Budokai Tenkaichi series, now with its predecessor releasing in just 5 short days, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is set to be one of the greatest Dragon Ball games in history, mainly because of its in-depth battle mechanics and authentic replication of the show. Today we're going to be breaking down essential battle mechanics in Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and how they'll translate over to Sparking Zero and what you need to know in order to understand how to play the game. An essential part of Dragon Ball games is defensive mechanics, and the Budokai Tenkaichi series is no stranger to those. The most important defensive mechanics we will see research in Sparking Zero is the Sonic Sway and teleportation, otherwise known as vanishing. Vanishing or teleportation is one of the most important tools in the Budokai Tenkaichi games, as I'm sure it will be in Sparking Zero. This is because once you are in a combo, it is very difficult to get out unless you manage to time a vanish mid-combo by pressing the circle button right before another punch in the combo is thrown. Timing this punch will help you evade the attack and save you from some serious damage. While this mechanic takes a good amount of playing to master, it is one of the most essential tools to understand in this game franchise. Next up is the Sonic Sway technique. Sonic Sway is a technique which allows you to counter your opponent and push them back if you perfectly time their hits. Now, the Sonic Sway is kind of like a perfect guard in most fighting games. If you time the circle and triangle button at the same time and you time it perfectly right before your opponent hits you, you will play this animation where you're dodging all their punches and you hit them away. If they're constantly at you and it's getting hard to manage, you can do the Sonic Sway technique and push them away. Not just this, but the same combo of buttons will help you activate a counter technique. Now, counters are also really good if your opponent is offensive and keeps falling on to your punches, and using this counter will help you start a little combo. Moving on, we have full power mode. Now, this game mechanic has multiple names over the years, but this is when you charge your ki past the basic bar and onto a blue bar. Once activated, it will push your opponent away and any attack thrown at you and give you unlimited ki for a short duration. Understanding this mechanic is essential because of the amount of benefits it provides. To use your ultimate attack, which will be your most powerful attack, being in full power mode is required. Techniques like ki flight, ki blast, counters, all techniques that drain ki but can be utilized infinitely in this mode. You can also have unlimited dodges while moving, which makes you a harder target to hit. Finally, we have power-ups and clashes. Power-ups are a built-in function for every playable character in the game. Many characters have the similar ability of power up to the very limit, but some characters have other techniques like instant transmission for Goku. Others also have very unique ones, such as Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I'll finish this in 5 seconds technique, quoting him straight from the anime. These power-ups are significantly underrated, but each provide unique value that help you gain an upper hand in battle. Here you can see me use Goku's instant transmission regularly to get a jump on my opponent from behind. Next up is clashes. Now you're probably wondering, clashes are not that important, right? Well, this is probably the most rage-inducing part of the Budokai Tenkaichi series, and that's the clashes where there's no real skill that's put to the test, but it's your ability to basically mash or spin the joystick, right? Whoever spins it faster or whoever presses the buttons faster wins. And it's a really essential part of the game. It's a really unique part of the battle which will give you quite an upper hand, and losing one might just be what it takes to lose the fight. So in many battles you'll see that your clashes define the battle, and if it does, some people might be breaking their controllers. Clashes are when both players either dash into each other or they shoot beams at each other at the same time, and it involves both players having to engage in a quick time event. You'll either be told to spin your joysticks or you'll be told to mash, and whoever does it better wins the clash, and it'll give you a huge upper hand as you knock your opponent back, and you can either shoot a beam or get a jump on them. Honestly, clashes are quite annoying because it is quite a defining moment of the battle. If you guys enjoyed this video, do subscribe. Sparking Zero is so close and I can't wait to pump out all the best content. And if you guys want to see more about transformations, click on this video right up on the screen. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.